There are times when love doesn't need to be shouted out loud, announced, or celebrated grandly before the world. Sometimes, love just needs to exist quietly, in a gentle gaze, in small steps that always follow, or in a soft touch never meant to be seen by anyone else. And so, little by little, the world silently noticed something special between two of China's biggest names in the entertainment industry, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. They weren't just two actors who once captivated millions of viewers with their on-screen chemistry. They were two souls that, no one knows since when, had grown so deeply connected, so sincerely, that even the staff working behind the scenes couldn't help but share glimpses of the hidden truth they had witnessed. One production staff member once said, "Yibo always knows exactly where Xiao Zhan is, even when he's busy himself. It's as if he has a special radar just for him." This wasn't ordinary attention. For those who watched closely, it was an instinct born from a sense of belonging, something that can't be faked or taught. Wang Yibo, known to the public as quiet and almost cold, turned into someone completely different whenever Xiao Zhan was near. He became protective, a little more expressive. Even when they walked through crowds, Yibo would instinctively stretch out his hand to shield Xiao Zhan, making sure no one got too close. There was even a moment when a new staff member tried to joke around too intimately with Xiao Zhan. Yibo's reaction? Silent. Not a single word, but his gaze was so sharp that the atmosphere instantly turned tense. It felt like there was an invisible wall, the staff recalled. Everyone understood. There was a boundary no one should cross. What touched people most was that amidst busy filming schedules, they had their own secret language. When the cameras were rolling, they appeared professional, almost indistinguishable from other actors. But when the camera stopped, the world changed. A lighting staff member once caught Yibo pretending to, coincidentally, pass by just so he could sit next to Xiao Zhan. Sometimes they would exchange nothing more than a soft smile or a brief glance. Yet the air around them always felt warmer, deeper, as if something was being silently spoken that only the two of them could hear. That same staff member shared they had a special way of touching each other's hands, so quickly, so gently, that it was barely noticeable. But for those of us who observed, it felt so real. And there was another sweet habit. Yibo always made sure Xiao Zhan ate first before he did. "I can't eat peacefully if he hasn't eaten," he once said. A simple sentence, yet heavy with care. Even though they never announced their relationship, many felt the love most through what remained unspoken. At a public event, Xiao Zhan was seen laughing warmly with a senior actor. Yibo, who had seemed calm at first, immediately changed. His smile disappeared, and what was left was a gaze that was hard to describe, a mix of worry and jealousy. Fans watching the livestream could even feel the tension. A stylist staff member shared that after the event, Yibo quietly approached Xiao Zhan and whispered something. Xiao Zhan only smiled, gently patted his shoulder, and softly said, "Jealousy is cute." But Yibo answered more honestly, "I just don't like it when others get too close to you." Simple words, yet full of fear of losing him. As years went by, rumors spread and speculation grew. But testimonies from staff who worked closely with them strengthened one belief. This was not just a gimmick or scripted fan service. "That kind of chemistry can't be faked," said one assistant director. "We saw how they cared for each other in ways that are hard to explain." A makeup artist once witnessed a touching moment. That day, Xiao Zhan looked very tired. Without a word, Yibo took off his jacket and gently draped it over Xiao Zhan's shoulders. Then, in a voice so quiet it was almost a whisper, he said, "You always push yourself too hard. Let me take care of you. This time." The atmosphere turned so still and tender that the staff present had to hold their breath. Today, even though they rarely appear together in public, rumors say their communication remains intense. According to a close source, they use special messaging apps rarely used by other celebrities to keep things private. There's even a story that Yibo once requested a break during filming just to align his schedule and talk briefly with Xiao Zhan on the phone. Behind the stage at an awards ceremony, a former crew member saw a rare moment: Yibo hugging Xiao Zhan tightly. That wasn't an ordinary hug. It felt like someone embracing the most precious person in their life, afraid to ever let go. A moment never caught on public cameras, but forever remembered by those who witnessed it. What makes this love story even more moving is how Yibo's feelings became more open, little by little. Though he never directly spoke about it in front of the media, there were small phrases that pointed clearly to one person. Once, during an interview, Yibo said, "There's someone who makes me feel calm just by looking at his face." And everyone who knew them understood who he meant. Meanwhile, when Xiao Zhan was asked what home meant to him, he smiled gently and replied, "A place where I can be myself without fear of being judged." For many who truly knew them, that home had a name: Wang Yibo. Their love was not one that needed to be declared loudly. It lived in small things: protective glances, innocent jealousy, making sure the one you love eats first, or just silently sitting side by side, smiling softly. And perhaps that is where true love really lives. A senior staff member once said, "We don't need them to announce anything. We've seen it. Every day. They belong to each other, even in silence." Because for those truly in love, a public confession isn't everything. What matters more is the feeling of safety, the quiet certainty, and the belief that behind all the spotlights and demands of fame, there is someone who remains the reason to keep going. That is the unspoken story of Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. A love that blossomed in quiet places, rooted behind the scenes, never needing applause to grow. A love that, even if never announced, always felt real. A love that, even if hidden, always stayed. And perhaps it is precisely because it was never spoken out loud that this love feels even stronger, like a small flame burning quietly, enough to warm two hearts who chose to stay, even if the world never fully knew. So, what do you think? Is it better to keep love private and let it speak through actions rather than words? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because sometimes the quietest love stories are the ones that stay with us the longest. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.